welcome to ECHL Week Presents. I'm Barry Schickley. The Kelly Cup playoffs have started. Let's get caught up to date on everything that's happened so far. As we enter the second weekend of the Kelly Cup playoffs, the Toledo Walleye have moved on, while the Reading Royals and Newfoundland Growlers are within a victory of advancing to the division final round. The Walleye scored at least 4 goals in all of their wins over Indy, while holding the Fuel to just 7. Trenton Bliss led the team with 7 points and was an offensive force for Toledo. However, the defense was stingy too. Walleye netminders Sebastian Cosa and ECHL Goaltender of the Year John Leatherman were rock solid.
Held in there by Yetman, rink wide it goes! Leatherman a save and he holds!
It took Reading 5 games to earn 3 victories in its North Division series versus Maine. The home team won the first 4 games before the postseason's leading goal scorer, Max Newton, had a pair to bring the Royals within a win of ousting the Mariners in the first round of the playoffs for the second straight year. The offensive show-offs in the first round to date have been the Growlers. Newfoundland scored 23 goals in its first 4 games against Adirondack, and that included 20 goals in games 2 through 4. Zach O'Brien, Todd Skirving, Zach Solo, Keenan Southers, and Isaac Johnson have all scored at least 5 points so far in the series. Elsewhere in the playoffs, all the other series stand at 2-1 heading into the final weekend of the divisional semifinal round. Most notably, Utah won the first 2 of its series in Boise against the Brabham Cup champion Steelheads, although Idaho rallied for an overtime win with a goal by Willie Nerum in Game 3. Cincinnati also won the first 2 games of its series versus Fort Wayne, but the Comets bounced back with a victory in their first home game in the Central Division matchup. Ryan Fanti earned his first ECHL shutout. And the only series in which every game has been decided by 1 goal is the Mountain matchup between Allen and Kansas City. The Americans won Game 3 as Jack Combs scored the only goal of the game in overtime. Allen, with the lead, has the added benefit of having all the remaining games of this series at home. That leaves the South Division battles. Regular season champ South Carolina is trailing defending Kelly Cup winner Florida after Game 3's overtime decision. Logan Lambden's fine individual effort was the difference in that match. And Jacksonville exploded for 7 goals in Game 3 to take its series lead versus Greenville. Derek Lodemeyer had a hat trick and Christopher Brown picked up 4 assists for the Icemen. The first round of the playoffs will be complete no later than Wednesday, May 3rd. Expect the division final round to begin on Friday, May 5th. Make sure to join us here again next time for another edition of ECHL Week Presents as we wrap up the first round of the playoffs and look ahead to the division final series.